Hello Galactic family. We have an important information to you. Use your imagination, is one important key, my friends, use it during your day. As humanity collectively moves toward awakening, much is happening to accelerate and intensify your relentless progression. As you well know, love is, there is only love, all else is of the illusion, and more of the world's human population are beginning to realize this. At first it is a personal realization, something that they feel uncomfortable sharing because they fear being ridiculed and laughed at. However, because there is so much information available on the World Wide Web regarding the fact that everything is connected to everything else, with scientific proof to back it up, more and more people are now prepared to put a foot in the water to test the temperature, which they find warm and welcoming. And then they are happily surprised, in fact often amazed, to discover that their realization is shared by so many. It is impossible to be unaware that something different, something strange is occurring on planet Earth at this moment in your history, and it is. The moment of your awakening was planned at the precise moment that you chose separation instead of love. God knows your mind, knows what you truly want, and offers it to you constantly, and it is everything love, peace, joy, bliss, happiness, everything that makes your heart sing. That is what your awakening is all about. God has given you everything and denied you nothing because that is His nature. He gives and gives and gives because His love for you is infinite, and when you awaken you will know that, and it will blow your minds. God's love for you is utterly beyond anything that, as a human, you can possibly imagine. Love is all-encompassing, it is totally welcoming, unconditionally accepting, honeyed, fragrant, beautifully intense, passionately embracing. It is life itself. And to be without it is beyond impossible. It is who you are, eternally and forever. Yes, you and God are one, and always have been, because to be separated from your source is impossible because there is no place to separate to. Humanity is now in the process of awakening to its forgotten memory of this divine and unchangeable truth. All that exists has its existence within the One, within the Source, Mother, Father, God. In that is completeness, fulfillment, harmony, concordance, understanding, agreement, love. That is all that there is, and it is infinitely and eternally vast, without boundaries or limits, and all-inclusive. Therefore judgment makes absolutely no sense because judgment attempts to separate what cannot be separated. As Jesus said when He came upon a stoning, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Either all are sinners or none are. As humans it appears to you that no one is without sin, but as the beloved and divine children of God you are all sinless. Sin is purely of the illusion, it is anything that is not in perfect alignment with love, but, because there is only love, sin can only be unreal. As humans, playing the game of separation and judging one another as unacceptable in myriad ways, that concept appears insane as you observe all the pain and suffering that people all over the world are inflicting upon one another. Separation is conflict, is judgment, is condemnation, is unacceptability of one by another, and that is what is insane. Many now see that as humanity stirs toward wakefulness. In today's world it is impossible to be unaware of intense competition everywhere which leads inevitably to conflict, pain, and suffering. And it is this growing awareness that is leading you forward to your awakening. When you are fully awake anything other than love is impossible because then you are fully conscious of the infinite oneness that is all that exists. Love unites because it is one, thus demonstrating conclusively that there is only one. God is one, and therefore so are you. Conflict is meaningless because it is an attack on oneself. However, as humans living and breathing the illusion, it seems not only possible but inevitable, and that includes suicide itself, the ultimate attack on oneself, and your history provides endless examples to support this view. For eons it has seemed that conflicts, and the resultant widespread pain and suffering they cause, are normal. It truly is amazing that anything so abysmally abnormal could appear normal to so many for so long. All who are reading this, and similar wise and loving messages from those in the spiritual realms whose purpose is to support you on your path to awakening, are yourselves firmly established on that path. You may experience doubts, anger, pain, fear, and suffering, but underneath all that, deep within yourselves, you do know that in this now moment you are precisely where you intended to be when you planned this present human lifetime. So, when you forget, or become unsettled or upset, go within to your most holy inner sanctuary where love resides, and allow yourselves to feel the divine and loving embrace in which you are eternally held safe and sound. The game that is the illusion is past its sell-by date and needs to be discarded. That is exactly what is happening all across the world as all that is not in alignment with love arises to be forgiven and to be released. All of you are assisting in this process quite magnificently, and you are greatly honored for your willingness to undergo the pain and suffering that goes with the task that you have undertaken. Know that completion is close, and take a little time out now and again to relax and celebrate when the going gets really tough. You fully deserve to honor yourselves for the fantastic work you are doing, namely, intending to be only loving whatever arises, by taking a break from the insanity to enjoy your lives. Do not berate yourselves when you think you have failed in your task by occasionally reacting unlovingly. You have not. You are all succeeding quite brilliantly, as you will discover when you awaken into the divine festivities that have been so lovingly prepared for you. With so very much love, Soul.